I just arrived in Glacier National Park, one of the wildest places in America, and I have absolutely no plan. I don't have a car, I don't have a hotel or a campsite booked. It's mid-October, so most of the park is shutting down for the winter, and to make matters worse, the entire US government is shut down. That means park rangers, permits, and basic services could be completely gone. The only thing I do have is a train ticket home, which leaves from this station in exactly 37 hours. Oh, and this is grizzly bear country in the fall when they're most dangerous. So my mission is simple. Can I survive, find a place to sleep, and actually experience the magic of this park before my ride home leaves me behind? This is the West Glacier Amtrak station, which means the closest place to get a backpacking permit is 2 miles this way. Let's get going. But before we do any of that, we are in danger.
Currently occupied at this time.
Watch your step.
All right, thank you. Hi, Megan, Adam.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Well, we brought you a few things.
No way.
Brand new bear spray,
Oh my God.
Yeah, you need
so
it.
no grizzly encounters.
Thank you so much. You did not have to do this.
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Thanks again. Nice to meet you as well. That was Ryan and his wife. I have been freaking out about the grizzly bear situation, so huge thanks to them for hooking me up with some bear spray. Ryan's wife helps run these stores, and 2 nicer people you will not find. It is about 8 a.m., but it is empty in here. There is nobody awake this morning. While I may not have a plan, I definitely have some goals. Spend the night outside, get some souvenirs, find food, make my train. Initial impressions of Glacier. It's beautiful. The further this way we go, the better it gets. And it's freezing. It is absolutely freezing here, which makes sense. Sun is just starting to come up though, so I think it'll warm up soon. We're probably about an hour away from Apgar Village, and our first stop is going to be the Wilderness Center. My hope is that we can get a backcountry camping permit, but with no car, no reservation, and not even sure if it's open, that could be challenging. No sidewalk or trail into here, so I'm guessing that not a lot of people hike into the park, at least not this time of year anyway. We are almost to the entrance station. Well, that's the government shutdown effect for you. We are currently going in on the famous Going to the Sun Road, and it is closed because of snow. I'm hoping we won't get anywhere near the snow, but I guess we'll see. Almost 9 a.m. and I've been on this dead straight bike path for quite a while now. Not the most interesting hike in the world, but I haven't seen a single person since I got on it. I have the entire thing all to myself. Interesting. Let's take a quick detour. Probably about a half mile left to go to get to the permit center. Should be there soon. Oh no. Well, it's after 8 a.m. Well, this is my greatest fear come true. The Wilderness Permit Office is closed. This weather report is from 2 weeks ago. Not sure what to do. It looks like the visitor center might still be open, so I guess the best thing I can do is go over there and see if they can help me out. Oh, Not a great start. Visitor center is just a half-mile further down this bike path. You may be thinking it's a national park, just go camp anywhere, and you're not wrong, but that is super illegal. Snow up on those peaks, it's gonna be cold. Oh no, not again. No shuttles. It is no longer shuttle season. Well, here's our status. This day began over here at West Glacier. We walked over here to the permit center. Now we're at the visitor center, and it too is closed. Glacier National Park belongs to the American people. Well, this could work. Wilderness camping permits. All right. Well, here's the deal. Everything down here is completely closed. I have no good idea how to get a wilderness permit. The couple of places that I was hoping to camp have some sites reserved for walk-up visitors, and that's me. I'm a walk-up visitor. However, there is nowhere to walk up to down here. Seems like everything is closed because of the government shutdown. There's a sign over there that says I can go to the Conservancy store and perhaps they can help me out. The Conservancy store is where we started this day, 2 miles back out that way. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but I'm not sure what other choice I have. Only one option. Oh man. Thought we almost had a grizzly encounter, but that's just a deer. This is my first time in grizzly country, and I'm scared. Hiking alone or after dark is not recommended. Great. Uh-oh. More bad news. Tried to take a shortcut, but ended up turning into a long cut. No idea what this is, but looks cool. Don't know what this is, but we might as well take a look. Closed. I got a tough one for you.
Okay.
I was hoping to get a walk-up wilderness permit, and everything's closed down at the park. There's a sign that says you might be able to help with that here.
There is?
Well, it says come here for...
Really?
Hey. Well, I appreciate your help. Thanks again.
Did you have a backpacking spot in mind, or?
I was thinking Lake McDonald.
Hey, enjoy your time here,
Thank you, thank you. No backpacking permit, but I do have information. Well, here's the update. The official stance of the park is that if you already have a permit, they will honor them, but they are no longer issuing new permits to walk-up visitors like me. The information available online is incorrect. That means I still do not have a backpacking permit, but I do have information. I've been asking around, and 3 different people of varying authority have told me I should just go back there and camp. There won't be anyone there, and I'm certainly not going to get in any trouble. Unfortunately, I don't have any permit or proof that I've been told that. It's almost 11 o'clock, which means my train gets here in 34 hours. And I do have to make a decision at some point because the sun isn't going to last forever. I think I'm just going to walk back down towards the visitor center and make the decision when I get down there. But first, hard to imagine a better place for a quick snack. I do have some good news. It's probably about 10 degrees warmer now than when I first got here. This guy has no fear of me. Though, why should he? I mean him no harm. Every time I see a deer for a moment, I think grizzly bear. Not a good feeling. Deer everywhere. Well, we are back to the location where everything went south, unless of course you count Washington DC and the government shutdown. It's 12:20 right now and I still don't know where I'm sleeping tonight, but I've made at least one decision, and that's that I'm gonna have a good day. When things are going this poorly, it can be easy to forget just how incredible a place you are in. This place is magical. Looks like most stuff over here is closed, but Lake McDonald is right over there, and I've been wanting to check that out all day. Regional craft shop, we will definitely go back there. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I just don't think camping in the backcountry is the right thing to do. So I'm gonna have to figure out somewhere else to sleep tonight. But before we do that, this beach area is incredible. This is Lake McDonald. I think it's one of the biggest lakes in Glacier. And wow, at some point, we're gonna have to go up there. Looks like there's some hotels and things back over this way. Maybe I can find a room over there. The Village Inn is closed for the season. Almost had good news. The Lookout Suites do not have vacancy. Too bad. That's okay. There's another place over here. Apgar Village Lodge. Let's give this a shot. It is closed for the season. Eddie's Cafe is closed for the season. I think there's one more hotel right over here. Let's give it a look. And my third and final option is a construction site. I bet the people that work here know something that I don't.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Great news. Apgar Campground is still open. There are a ton of available campsites, and I got one. Some not so great news. The last time I saw a bear was at an established campground. Not only was it at that campground, but it was in my campsite. That was just a black bear. I yelled at it. It went away. Of course, that doesn't mean we're going to see any bears today, but it's something that's on my mind. It's 2 p.m. now, and I think the campground is 2 miles this way, so let's get going. Well, this is me. Looks perfect. Let's get set up. And that's the tent. Well, camp is all set up. Have not seen a single person in this campground. That's kind of cool. Oh no. Heading back over to the visitor center because there's no water in this campground, and I need water. No water. 2 more deer way down there. Forgot my bear spray. I'm heading back to the campground. There are 3 other videos that I wanted to make on this trip that I just can't because everything is closed. This is the Apgar Visitor Center, and it feels eerie. There's not a single car in the parking lot. There's not a single person anywhere around here. I'll never complain about a place being not crowded enough, but it's weird how this place is built for so many people and there's just nobody here. Feels kind of spooky. Glacier in October would already be less busy, but it's pretty obvious that the government shutdown is why there's absolutely no one here. Carried some wood over from the burn piles over by the visitor center, and I'm actually quite warm now. Got water, got wood, got food, and we got like 27 hours until my train gets here. So let's get cooking. Close. Ryan gave me this as well. Thanks, Ryan. I've actually had this chili mac with beef before, but it was 100 degrees outside when I did. This is probably a little bit better weather for it. All right, let's see if it's how I remember it. You know, at this moment in this place, this is not that bad. If I got this at any restaurant, I would be pretty bummed out, but this is just what I needed. For dessert, I'm having Maisie Jane's chocolate-coated cherries. This is not my first time having these, and it will definitely not be my last. These things are delicious. So good. What a day. I mean, really had no idea how this was gonna go, and overall I'd say it went pretty well. I was telling my fiance about the bear spray story, and her response was, "Stories like that give me faith in humanity," and it's so true. I may have ended up hiking around 12 miles today, going back and forth between Apgar and West Glacier, but I didn't really get on any trails. Tomorrow, that's gonna change. Tomorrow is gonna be a tough one. It's about 9 o'clock now, so gotta rest up. I'll see you in the morning. I don't know if you can hear that, but way off in the distance, that's the train I'll be on tomorrow. Good morning. Generally speaking, you do not want to eat or drink in your tent, but this is my last night in this tent. Hopefully, I'll wash it when I get home. It got cold last night. I came out this morning and absolutely everything was coated in frost. Having some serious issues with camera batteries. Batteries don't like cold either. Despite that, I slept wonderfully until we are about to get this show on the road. Today is going to be an exciting one. But first I gotta thaw out my water bottles. Frozen water bottles will make it hard to stay hydrated today. In fact, I had this minor freak out about dehydration yesterday. I just realized that this is all the water I've consumed in the past day and a half. It's about a half liter and I am feeling it. I am dehydrated and I could use some electrolytes. Now I start pretty much every day with electrolytes, so it's no wonder I'm not feeling super great right now. My favorite, and I'm willing to bet yours too, are the sponsor of today's video. Element. I like Element because it's just electrolytes. There's no sugar or other questionable ingredients. Why would anyone want that other sketchy stuff? I'll never know. You might already be aware that Element is trusted by athletes of all sorts, but Element is trusted by pretty much everyone. Aside from athletes, that includes business leaders and people like me who spend most days in my house. It tastes absolutely delicious and you can really feel a difference with and without it. This is the grapefruit, and for the past few weeks, it has been my favorite flavor. But if you don't already know your favorite flavor, I've got some good news. Element will include a sample pack of a bunch of their most popular flavors to anybody who's a fan of this channel. Just make any purchase and they'll throw that sample pack in with your shipment. So get your sample pack at the link below, or just go to drinkelement.com/AE. I have brought this Ziploc bag with me on every single trip I've done this year. Inside I've got some coffee, some tea, and you guessed it, a bunch of Element. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. It's almost 10 o'clock. Things just always take longer than you expect them to. Here's the game plan. First, I want to climb up this mountain over here and try to get a view of the lake. I think it should be pretty cool. Depending on how that goes, we might have to hike around the other side of the lake and see what it looks like over there. That should leave us just enough time to get back and pick up some souvenirs before we head back over to West Glacier to get dinner and get the train. I thought we would be hiking by now, but sometimes things just don't go quite the way you planned. Ended up stopping for a while to help out some international tourists who came here to see glaciers. This is pretty cool, but it's not our trail. Our trail's this way. This is actually not our trail either. I think we have to walk down this road a ways before we get to it. Well, that's the road way over there, and it is pretty clearly meant for driving, not walking. So I'm gonna go along the shore of the lake until I can't anymore. I think we're gonna have to walk along the road for about a mile or so before we get to the trailhead. All right. Apparently this is one of the most popular drives in any national park, and it's not at all hard to see why. This is just stunningly beautiful, and my understanding is it just keeps getting better and better. Unfortunately, that makes it not the best road to walk down, but there is this shoulder. This should be totally fine. This is called the Going to the Sun Road, which I hope means the sun is gonna come up soon. Now that I'm moving, I'm not cold at all, but I could do with some sun. I believe my trailhead is somewhere over here, but I don't see anything that looks like a trailhead. One thing I can say for sure is if we find it, we're gonna be going up. Gotta be this. Oh. I had been slightly regretting getting a bright red rain jacket until that walk down the road. This is the off season in Glacier. I can't imagine what the traffic would be like in the summer. Is that a grouse? Wild chicken. Bears, bears, bears. Really hoping I don't see any bears. Normally, walking through the woods talking to myself is incredibly embarrassing. I think that was just a squirrel. Anyway, surprising a bear is not something you want to do. Hello, bears. I know you're out here. I read something saying that there are an estimated 1,000 bears in this national park. And well, this is a big place. I suppose they could be anywhere. I haven't seen any bear scat on the trails, and that is a great sign. If I do, probably gonna turn around and go back. I haven't been able to get a clear view of the lake just yet, but the higher up I go, the smaller these trees are getting. I'm gonna press on for a little longer and see if we can get a view. Oh no, if you know what this is, you know what this is. Well, that's not the news I was hoping for. That is a clear sign of a bear. It looks like it might clear out just up ahead, so I'm gonna take a quick look and then get out of here. Oh, there's another one. Bears. Go away, bears. Not exactly the lake view I was hoping for, but I'm not trying to take any risks today. Gonna head back down. I believe there's a trail on the other side of the lake that gives even more spectacular views, so maybe we'll check that one out. It's noon. I'm gonna get off this road and have lunch back in the village. Probably about an hour to get over there. There's the village. Way over there. That's where we're going. Didn't expect that. This is surprising. Apparently all the houses on this road are private property in a national park. This road is 1.5 miles long, and it's the most direct way to get to the trailhead that I want to go to. This must be a public road, but it definitely feels a little weird walking through private property. The trail I'm trying to get to goes around the other side of the lake. I want to see what the views are like over there. As far as I can tell, there's no trail to get over there. If this doesn't make it clear that the car reigns supreme in Glacier, not sure what else will. I'm still hoping for sun, but that is rain. Snow up in the mountains. Well, Without a miracle, I don't think we're gonna see the sun, but at least it's not raining. We've come quite a ways, so best be getting back. My train is coming. Well, color me surprised, the sun is out. I believe I've timed this perfectly. We should have just enough time to get back to the village, get some souvenirs, make it to West Glacier, get dinner, and get on my train. And just like that, the sun is down and it's getting cold again. Anyway, I'm headed back over to the visitor center because I'm out of water and all of the water in the village seems to be shut off. Back over to the village, it's time to find a Christmas ornament. Back at the Wilderness Permit Center, and you know what that means. It's just 2 miles that way to West Glacier. Just about everything in Glacier is closed for the season, but I believe there are at least 1 or 2 restaurants that are still open. So I'm gonna go eat dinner at one of those. The timing, by the way, is still looking perfect. Tell you what though, it's getting cold. 2.6 miles, I guess, no matter. I think there's enough daylight left, and general bear safety says you don't want to be hiking in the dark. I smell something cooking, but I think it might be those houses back there because everything here is closed, but that's fine because the restaurants I'm going to are back out there. The Glacier Highland Hotel and restaurant, that's where we're going. Well, I feel foolish because right behind me is the train station. I've been here 4 or 5 times right now, and right across the street is the Glacier Highland restaurant, and it is clearly closed for the season. But that's okay because the Belton Chalet is right over there. And according to the website, it's open. Belton Chalet, Historic Railroad Hotel, restaurant, tap room, and gift shop. This feels appropriate. Uh-oh. I guess we got our answer. Time to come up with a new plan. Sun is setting. It's about to get cold. Feels like suspiciously little water, but I'm gonna trust it. This camera really makes it look a lot brighter than it is. The sun has set. This tastes nothing like pesto. Closer to an Alfredo than a pesto. Interesting. It is probably a little bit better than what I had last night. I am so hungry, so it's hard to say if this is actually good or not, but it's certainly what I need. That was cool. This guy just went in the store and left his keys in the car with the car running. People used to do that where I grew up, but they don't do that where I live now. Oh no. Oh no. You won't have to ride Amtrak for long before you deal with delays. You know, I always knew this could happen, and here we are. The time is 7:20. My train is running an hour and a half behind schedule. It's currently scheduled to get here at 10 17. Unfortunately, there is no inside to this train station, so for the next 3 hours, I'll be sitting right over there, drinking huckleberry tea. Here's the map. That's Chicago. This train goes all the way to Portland and Seattle. It is currently somewhere between Havre and Shelby, and as you know, we are in West Glacier. Things did get cold. Very cold. At one point, my train stopped transmitting tracking data. You never know if it's a connectivity issue or if the train is just stopped somewhere waiting for one of these freight trains to pass. 9:27. This is when my train is supposed to arrive. We'll see it in an hour. Then, after about 3 hours, this happened. I think it's coming. I think it's here. Oh, let's go.
Last name. Watch your step here.
All right, thank you.
Just put that over your seat, okay?
All right, thank you. From this angle, it's pretty clear that the best parts of this park are behind me. So I guess I have to come back. In the meantime, you can check out this video. Hit subscribe if you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.